friends, welcome to my channel. I am Vaishali. So today's my topic is indoor plant and their care and management. So before going to the plants, let's talk what are the different care and management should be taken for the indoor plants. First of all, for indoor plants, the sunlight requirement is not that much as compared to the open field or direct sunlight required plants. So these plants can grow in a very bright area which doesn't have direct sunlight but partial or indirect sunlight is there, and which have a very good bright area. Second, they doesn't require that much amount of water because they don't get direct sunlight, so the water in the soil doesn't get evaporated so easily, so the soil will be moisture at least for 2 days. So if you are watering the soil once in a 2 day, then the plant will be growing very healthily, and you should keep them in a very good area like where at least brightness is there, okay. And you can apply fertilizers like normal home fertilizers, organic fertilizers like onion peels, eggshells, and even if you are applying fertilizer like compost and vermicompost, you should apply once in a month, little like 1 spoon you should apply to them. So next, let's go to the plants. What are the different plants we can see? So this is my first plant. This is the ornamental species of Altananthera. So you can see Altananthera is otherwise called as joyweed. So this plant is Altananthera sessilis. Okay. This is white carpet. This is called as Altananthera ficoidea. Okay. Why it is called as joyweed means the leaves you can see, they are very like energetic. They have green and white color combinations. You can see both the plants. Even in this, the stem is pink color. So children, they usually like colors. So that's why this plant's name is joyweed. So the next plant is Aralia. I have 3 plants, okay, different species. And before that, Aralia, these plants usually can grow very well in shade area, and they doesn't require lot of water also. So the first I am going to show you is this one. This is Aralia, first species, Polycius scutellariae. Okay, the leaves are very big and prominent, and the leaf different, they have a very good mixture of white and green. The margins are white color, you can see white color margins and green color in center. Okay, the next is, this is Mink Aralia, and this is Polycius fruticosa. Okay, this is the miniature one. It will grow only up to 20 centimeter. It won't grow above 20 centimeter, and it will grow in width, not in height. Okay, so you can keep them in your study tables or in garden tables or art. Okay, and this is the third one. This is also Polycius fruticosa. So this have the leaves shapes like neem leaf, you can see, and they grow very well in shade area, and this will grow up to a height of 1 meter to 1.5 meters. So you can directly plant them in pots also, or you can plant them in shaded area where you have good shade, and in soil also. Okay, so the next plant which I have is Aglaonema, and you can see the leaves have very good pink and green color mixed leaves. Okay, so that's why it is called as red lipstick plant or red Aglaonema. This is Aglaonema commutatum. This also grows very well in shaded area. They also doesn't require much sunlight, so you can keep them in your balconies and terrace gardens. Okay, next one is Sansevieria or snake plant. Okay, so this is, you can see this is a small one. Why it is called as snake plant? Because you can see the leaves, they have markings like snake skin. Okay, That's why it is called a snake plant. they grow very easily and they doesn't require lot of water. It will grow very well in dry areas also and shaded areas also. You can keep them inside your rooms also. They doesn't require that much sunlight, and don't overwater it, otherwise the roots will start to decay. Plant which I have is Syngonium. It is also called as arrowhead plant, or this species, it is called as white butterfly. You can see the leaf. They have a very good white color texture and it looks like butterfly wings. So that is why it is called as white butterfly. This is Syngonium podophyllum. And this is Syngonium wendlandi. Okay, its leaf have a very good texture of dark green and white color veins. You can see. And this type of plants, they are very good for air purification. So usually indoor plants all are very good for air purification. Not only these plants which I have shown you, there are so many other plants you can keep as indoor plants. Which are there like Areca palm, aloe vera, the most common one, and then succulents. Tulsi is one of the plants you can keep as indoor plant also. And there are a lot of more plants like Monstera deliciosa. This all type of plant that doesn't require that much amount of sunlight, like direct sunlight. They can grow very well in partial sunlight or partial shaded area or fully shaded area. I hope you guys like my video. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you so much.